Are you too much anxious? Or do you know that anxiety can lead to chest pain, shortness of breath, palpitation, and sweating, and all these problem, headache? So many people are having anxiety nowadays because we are living in modern era, and modern era is all about competition and rat racing. Although I don't like rat racing, I like what I want to do. I just follow my passion. For example, this is my passion, but so many people are just following whatever other people are doing. So this is all about rat racing, and anxiety is very much common in rat racing. So for this reason, in today's world, you rarely find any people that does not have anxiety. So, so first of all, what do you mean by anxiety? Anxiety is basically an anticipatory reaction to future danger. Don't understood. I am repeating again. Anxiety is an unpleasant sensation, unpleasant feeling, a vague feeling to which is due to preparing yourself to fight in future danger. Fighting it is very much important. Anxiety. So anxiety is an physical reaction. It is actually important. So anxiety is a little bit different from fear. The term fear is basically a reaction against overt danger. What do you mean by overt danger? Overt danger in the sense like you are seeing tiger in front of you, or you are seeing snake in front of you. So this is overt danger. What will you do? Immediately you will react. You try to, uh, you try to go away. You try to run away from this overt danger. So this is known as fear. But anxiety, there is no external overt danger. You don't know the external stimuli. You don't know what is the exact stimuli in case of anxiety. But you are supposed to be anxious because of your future. You are suppose I am giving an example. Suppose you are a student, and your exam is coming on. So your upcoming exam, you are very much anxious regarding your upcoming exam. So you are feeling that you might not pass your exam, or you might not score well. So then what will happen? So it is basically what will happen. That means you are not seeing the over danger. That means you are not seeing any tiger or any snake in front of you. There is no over danger, but it is basically all about anticipation. So you are very much anxious regarding your future. You are very much anxious regarding your financial condition. You are very much anxious regarding your relationship. So basically, anxiety is basically anticipation. Anxiety is basically a response which makes you prepare to fight in future danger. So it is very much important. So anxiety is common, and a little bit amount of anxiety is very much normal also. Some people, some people tell me that why I have anxiety. I should not have anxiety. But I am telling you, my dear friend, that anxiety is very much important in your life. If you don't have anxiety, then what will happen? Why we work for something? Why we work in day and night? Because of anxiety. So if there is no anxiety, then what will happen? You will tell that let's see what will happen. If I fail in exam also, what is the problem? Or if you you can tell that uh, if I lost my job also, what is the problem? If I lost in my business also, what is the problem? So you will not do anything if you don't have anxiety. You will just chill and relax without any work. So a little bit amount of anxiety is required, but what is pathological? If you have too much amount of anxiety, too much amount of nervousness, you are too much nervous, you are not able to do anything, and it is impairing your social function, it is impairing your personal life, then it is problematic. Like, exam is coming, and You are too much amount of anxiety. You are too much anxious that you are not able to concentrate. You are not able to sleep properly. You are restless. So your hand becomes too much shivering. Your hand is shivering during your exam. You are not able to write properly. So this is problematic. Too much amount of nervousness is problematic. So this is anxiety disorder. So a little bit amount of anxiety is a normal phenomenon, but too much amount of anxiety is a problem, which is anxiety disorder. And there are various types of anxiety disorder, like generalized anxiety disorder, panic disorder, social anxiety disorder, or social phobia, then agoraphobia and specific phobia. And in childhood, there are separation anxiety disorder and selective mutism. And I am not telling everything in detail in this single video. It is not possible to explain everything in this single video, but just I am telling you anxiety in general. Now, what kind of symptoms you might have? There is one thing that awareness of anxiety, nervousness, this is common. Apart from this thing, you might develop physical problem, physical symptoms like you might develop headache. You don't know why you have headache and you are taking medications but it is not improving. And then you might have palpitation. What is palpitation? Palpitation is basically feeling of heartbeat. Your heartbeat, you are feeling that your heartbeat is intense, and then you might have perspiration, sweating. You might have shortness of breath, breathing difficulty. You are too much amount of anxious. You cannot able to breathe properly. You are feeling choking sensation. You feeling that you may die also. You are feeling that your abdomen also disturbed. You are feeling that you need to go in your bathroom regularly, frequently. So you might feel that you frequent bowel movement, and you might feel that dizziness and so much problem, physical problems. Sometimes neck stiffness, muscle pain, body pain, joint pain, so much amount of problems. But before that, you need to rule out. If you have these problems in first time, you need to rule out any other medical problems, whether you have any actual headache or not, if you have any actual reason for shortness of breath, any actual heart problem or not. It is very much important to rule out. But if everything is normal and you are too much amount of anxious, you are anxious regarding your academic activity, you are anxious regarding your relationship, you are anxious regarding your financial condition, and you are feeling these kind of physical symptoms, then it is very much likely due to your anxiety. And so many people come in clinic, in psychiatric clinic or doctor's clinic. They, if they come in first time, they tell that they have shortness of breath, they have chest pain, but everything is normal. Every investigation is normal, and then they are very much concerned why these are occurring. And when I tell that it is because of anxiety, when I take history regarding their anxiety, that what you are doing, what is your occupation, what is your anxiety, what is your tension, then people tell. Then I tell you, these all symptoms are because of your anxiety. They become shocked. What are you telling? So, this is, if you are taking too much anxiety and you are feeling this kind of symptom, then go to your nearest doctor. Especially if everything is normal, every investigation is normal, then it is basically psychological problem. So, but treatment is possible. Some medications can be given initially so that you can become, your restlessness becomes normal. You can become quiet and calm after that. So after giving some medications, when you become stable, then yeah, counseling or psychotherapy is very much important. So that you need to understand that which type of anxiety you have, what is the main triggering factor, and then you need to be cautious about all these triggering factor and need to change your behavior, change your cognition, change your behavior, and this is all about the important thing. So Everything has everything have solution. You need to uh, take it seriously, you need to take it properly, and you, of course, family member should support patient. And one of the most important thing is that choose the profession what you like. This is the most important solution. If you don't like anything and you are doing it out of pressure, then you have anxiety. You might take some medication, you might take some counseling, but ultimately this is not the actual solution. Actual solution is do what you like, and then if you are feeling these problems, then you can take some medication, you can go to your doctor's chamber, and then you can take medication and you can take counseling. So this is all about anxiety. For further knowledge, subscribe this channel. Stay healthy, stay tuned.